One of the most common questions I get from men is this: how can I increase my semen volume? It's something many people wonder about, but few ever ask out loud. Because let's be honest, when the volume feels smaller or the force seems weaker, it can raise all kinds of questions. Is something wrong with me? Does it affect my fertility? Does my partner even notice? In this video, we'll go step by step. What semen is really made of, why the volume changes, whether your partner actually cares, and finally, 4 proven ways you can improve it. So if you've ever wondered why some men are shooters while others just dribble, you're about to learn the science and the solutions. When people hear the word semen, most immediately think about sperm. But here's the surprising truth. Sperm makes up only about 5% of the total volume. So what's in the other 95%? Prostate secretions, about 20 to 30% of the fluid. This portion contains important enzymes and nutrients that protect sperm and help them move more easily. Seminal vesicles, the biggest contributors, around 60 to 70% of the volume. These little pouch-like glands store fluid rich in sugar, fructose, and proteins that give sperm the energy to swim. Bulbourethral glands, tiny but important, releasing a small amount of fluid right before ejaculation to lubricate and balance acidity. That means when your semen volume feels higher or lower, it's usually not about sperm count. It's about how well these glands are working and how much fluid they're producing. Now, a lot of men quietly worry, if my semen volume is low, does it make me less attractive? Does my partner enjoy intimacy less because of it? Here's what research actually shows. In a 2018 study of 240 women, the majority said they really didn't care about the amount or the force of their partner's ejaculation. Only 17% said their orgasm felt stronger when their partner's climax was visibly strong. Just 13% admitted they worried their partner's weak ejaculation meant they weren't attractive. But the overwhelming majority, they valued intimacy, connection, and mutual climax far more than volume. Translation: your partner likely cares less about the quantity than you think. What really matters is shared pleasure and closeness, not how much fluid is produced. So why does semen volume tend to be higher in some years and lower as time goes on? The truth is, semen output actually peaks in a man's 30s and then gradually declines. This doesn't mean something is wrong. It's a normal part of how the body changes. But several factors can speed up or make the decline more noticeable. Muscle strength. The pelvic floor muscles, especially the bulbocavernosus, naturally weaken over time. Lifestyle choices. Smoking, poor diet, lack of exercise, and high stress can reduce gland secretions. Hydration. Even day-to-day, low fluid intake can mean less semen volume. Medical conditions, diabetes, prostate problems, or nerve issues may interfere with normal function. Medications. Certain drugs, like those for enlarged prostate, can cause semen to move backwards into the bladder instead of out. That's why some days the volume looks normal and other days it seems less. It's not always a problem. It can simply reflect your hydration, stress level, or even how recently you ejaculated. A gradual change in semen volume over the years is usually normal. But if you notice a sudden drop that doesn't improve, that's a signal you shouldn't ignore. Possible causes include blockage in the ejaculatory duct. The tube that carries semen out may be partially blocked. Low testosterone, reduced hormone levels can affect gland secretions. Retrograde ejaculation, instead of moving forward, semen flows backward into the bladder, often linked to prostate medications. Diabetes or neurological conditions, both can damage the nerves involved in ejaculation. Spinal cord injuries, which can disrupt the nerve signals needed for proper release. If your semen volume changes suddenly and doesn't go back to normal, it's important to see a urologist. Many of these conditions can be treated, but only if you get checked. Now let's get practical. Here are 4 evidence-based ways you can naturally increase your semen volume. 1. Quit smoking. Smoking doesn't just damage your lungs, it also harms nerves and blood vessels that control ejaculation. It's linked to erectile dysfunction, bladder cancer, and weaker semen production. Quitting helps protect your sexual health and your overall health. 2. Stay hydrated. Your body needs water to produce fluids, including semen. A simple check. If your urine is pale yellow, you're well hydrated. If it's dark, drink more water. Better hydration equals better semen output. 3. Strengthen pelvic floor muscles. Pelvic exercises like Kegels can make the bulbocavernosus muscle stronger. Stronger contractions mean semen is expelled more forcefully and completely, so less is left behind. Note, they're not for everyone, but for men without pelvic pain or urinary issues, they can really help. 4. Ejaculate less frequently. The biggest proven factor, time. The longer you wait between ejaculations, the more fluid has time to build up. A study found that each extra day of abstinence increases semen volume by about 10%. Waiting 2 to 4 days gives the biggest boost before it levels off. And here's a reality check. Despite all the supplement ads, there are currently no FDA-approved pills or powders proven to increase semen volume. Lifestyle is your best tool. So here's the bottom line. Semen volume naturally changes over time. A smaller load doesn't mean you're less of a man or that your partner enjoys intimacy any less. What matters most is health, connection, and mutual pleasure, not a number in milliliters. But here's the good news. By quitting smoking, staying hydrated, strengthening your pelvic floor, and giving your body time to refill, you can maximize your natural volume. And if you notice a sudden, unexplained drop, that's not something to be embarrassed about. It's your body sending a message. See a urologist, get checked, and protect your long-term health. Remember, your semen doesn't define your masculinity. What defines you is the care you take of your health and the connection you build with your partner. Take care of yourself because you're worth it.